What up, what up, what up, world? It's your boy Jaystar back again with the top five at tight end for the week 10, man. We gonna get right into this as we always do, man. At number five this week, who we got here? We got Evan Ingram, man. Goes back in play again, man. Like I said, hopefully we can get back to the 6 or 7, just being a part of the offensive scheme completely every week, like we saw. I don't know what happened in this game, but hopefully we don't have this happen again because he is definitely in play for about, let's see, 14 fantasy points this week. So hopefully, like I said, we can get back to the targets being up here above 5, so we can get about 14 fantasy points for 3,300. That would be really great, and that's why he makes my top 5 at number 5. At number 4, we have Greg Dulcich. Been a part of the offensive scheme, every week above, double digit fantasy points. And it looks like this week he's in for also a 14 fantasy point day. So hopefully, he stays being a part of this. It gets like 5 targets, maybe even a 9. Then we can be pushing more to maybe a 20 fantasy point. So that's why he makes my top 5 at number 4. At number 3 this week, though, we have, man, this is going to be a play, but Ali Cox is the play here. Like I said, it's a play because we really don't know, how many targets he's going to receive. But we do know, the Raiders do give up a lot of fantasy points to tight end. It's about 15, so 15 points is in play, and that's why he still has to make it in my top 5. Let's move it though on because at number, what is it? Matter of fact, man, I should have put Ali Cox. You know what? We're going to switch that real quick, y'all. Ali Cox and them going to be the people that just missed it, the players that just missed it. I mean, both of those tight ends, because even Granson, and they do a 2 wide receiver set anyway, so both of the tight ends are always on the field. So they both in play, but they're going to be that just missed the cut. Because I'm going to go ahead and put Komet up in here instead. We can see, 6 targets to 5 targets, man. He's in play for about 15 something fantasy points. So definitely, hopefully, he does stay on this, track with these 6 to targets and things like that. If Fields continues to ball out, I don't see why he shouldn't be passing the ball to Komet. A really good play here, especially going against Detroit. I feel like definitely he can get an end zone and get those 15 fantasy points for us there. We're going to keep it moving here. We have at number 2 this week, Njoku, who should be back this week. Where he at? So Njoku says he's going to play. He plans to play this week. So definitely he's going to be back and play then for a huge fantasy game here. They're going to need to score a lot of fantasy points. They're going to need to probably, throw it down the field too as well. And I expect him to be a big play for them, man. And we're looking at about 16 fantasy points there. So for 4,100, man, and could possibly, push over to about 20 fantasy points just because of the type of game, they're going to have to play with, like I said, happening to compete and score a lot, I think, still, because it's Miami and we know how explosive their offense is. So definitely makes it at, in the top 5 at number 2 because of that reason. At number 1 this week, it's going to be a shocker play, I would say. And it is Higbee. But, I mean, not really a shocker play. If he can get back to the targets that we were seeing earlier in the season, I know Van Jefferson has come back, and I thought that would really be the reason why we haven't been seeing him go to Higbee. But Van Jefferson hasn't even been targeted really at all, I want to say, really. And I just don't see why Higbee just, left the offense completely. But they need to attack the middle of the field. We already know Arizona gives up tight ends, so I don't see why McVay wouldn't put more plays in for Higbee this week. Even if he gets to 6, man, we're talking about in play for 20 fantasy points at 3,600. So definitely have to say he's a huge reason why. That's a huge reason why. We always pick on Arizona anyways every week. So definitely that's why he's number 1. I know I said, what did I say it was? Ali Cox and them just missed a cut, but also, gotta talk about Kelsey, man. Kelsey is definitely gonna be in play. I mean, we see the amount of targets he's receiving, like crazy targets, man. He's always gonna be in play, the top tight end on the slate, as y'all always know. But I gotta give y'all, the top by fantasy points, and that's why he didn't make it because of that reason. But definitely he's gonna be in play just because of the amount of volume he gets. But it's your boy Jaystar, man. I hope y'all enjoyed that top 5 at tight end, and I'm out. Peace.